Do you know the amazing prickly pear cactus? A plant that's as impressive for its delicious, nutrient-packed fruit. Prickly pear fruit is not only tasty, but also full of vitamins and antioxidants. Plus, cactus leather uses 99% less water than traditional leather, making it a game changer for sustainable fashion. In this video, we'll take you from planting and harvesting these spiky plants to turning their fruit and pads into tasty treats and stylish, eco-conscious products. You'll find giant prickly pear plantations thriving in some of the sunniest, driest spots on Earth, mainly across Mexico, parts of South America, Italy, and even North Africa. These spiky farms love the heat and don't mind a bit of drought. Actually, they prefer it. In Mexico, where the prickly pear is basically a national treasure, you'll see vast fields of these funky green pads stretching out under the blazing sun. It's like a cactus party out there. The big, healthy prickly pear cacti you see standing tall in the fields, they're more than just tough survivors. They're the proud parents of the next generation. Instead of using seeds, farmers usually grow new cactus plants through a clever method called vegetative propagation. They simply take mature pads from the mother plant, let them dry out for a few days. This helps prevent rotting, and then plant them straight into the soil. Growing a strong, healthy crop of prickly pear cacti isn't just a plant it and forget it kind of deal. It actually takes quite a bit of effort. Farmers carefully mix in mineral-rich fertilizers with the soil to give the young plants a nutrient boost. Then, they set up irrigation systems to make sure the cacti get just the right amount of water, especially important in dry climates. Weeds and pests, yep, those are a problem too. Farmers have to spray carefully to keep things like the cochineal insect, a tiny pest that loves to hide on cactus pads, in check. You definitely can't miss a prickly pear in bloom. It's like nature showing off. These cacti burst into color during spring and early summer, with big, bold flowers in vibrant shades of yellow, orange, pink, red, or magenta. After those eye-catching flowers fade away, it's fruit time. Prickly pear fruits, often called tunas, start to grow right where the blooms once were. These fruits are oval-shaped, covered in tiny spines, and packed with juicy, sweet tart flesh inside. But not every fruit gets to stay. Usually, they keep just 5 to 6 fruits per pad to ensure the remaining ones get all the nutrients they need to become plump, flavorful, and high quality. Once the buckets are full, harvesters transfer the prickly pears into larger bins, carefully pouring them in to avoid damaging the delicate fruit. These bins are then loaded onto trucks and sent off to processing facilities, where the real transformation begins. Prickly pear fruits are usually ready for harvest in late summer to early fall, when they've reached their full color, whether that's vibrant red, deep purple, or golden yellow, depending on the species. Harvesting them isn't as simple as picking apples. These fruits are covered in tiny, irritating spines called glochids. So farmers come prepared. They wear thick gloves, grab their buckets, and use a sharp knife or tongs to carefully twist or cut each ripe fruit off the pad. Some even use long-handled tools to avoid those pesky spines. When the prickly pears arrive at the factory, the bins are unloaded and poured into rolling machines designed to remove the sharp spines. These machines use soft rubber rollers that gently rub the fruit clean. No more prickles to worry about. After despining, the fruits move along conveyor belts, where hard-working staff carefully sort them by size, ripeness, and quality. Only the best make it to the next stage of processing. It's a perfect blend of machine precision and human care. So what about those prickly pear pads, which are nearly 90% water? Are they just tossed away? Absolutely not. Locals transform these juicy pads into cactus leather for fashion and accessories. Get ready. You're about to see some seriously surprising stuff. Making leather from prickly pear cactus saves a huge amount of water. For example, producing one pair of traditional animal leather shoes takes as much water as 109 shower sessions. Meanwhile, cactus leather needs barely any water to grow, so just one shower session's worth of water is enough to make a pair of cactus shoes. That's a game changer for sustainable fashion. The process of making cactus leather starts with washing and chopping the pads, then drying them under the sun. After that, the dried cactus is mixed with eco-friendly, non-toxic chemicals to create a durable, plant-based leather. Many environmentally conscious companies now produce sustainable cactus leather products that are soft, strong, and biodegradable. These cactus leather goods are breathable, cruelty-free, and kind to the planet. So, what do you think? Would you give cactus leather a try? This machine? It's a beast. It stuffs and links over 30,000 sausages per hour. In just a few hours, live pigs are transformed into thousands of ready-to-ship sausages, all under one roof, all at crazy speed. And now, welcome to the chicken line. If you thought pork was fast, just wait. Every chicken you see here has already been slaughtered, bled, and plucked. But the race has only just begun. This is the evisceration zone, where machines remove the internal organs with surgical precision. Each chicken is opened, cleaned, and emptied in just 3 seconds. That's 1,800 birds per hour, non-stop. No coffee breaks. Food is essential. And with billions of people to feed, speed is everything. Behind the scenes, massive food factories powered by cutting-edge technology are working non-stop to meet this demand. But how do they produce thousands of sausages, croissants, and cookies every hour, all with perfect precision? In this video, we'll take you inside the fastest food factories on Earth. Welcome to one of the fastest food factories in the world, where pork is turned into sausages at jaw-dropping speeds. Every morning, hundreds of pigs arrive by truck. They're carefully herded into resting pens, where they relax for 8 to 12 hours before processing. Look at this. Hundreds of soft, creamy sponge cakes rolling down a conveyor belt. And each one needs to be sliced with absolute perfection. No crumbling, no mess. Just clean, perfect layers, again and again. One machine can cut up to 60 full cakes per minute, slicing them into halves, quarters, or even perfect individual servings. From slaughter to sealed package in under 45 minutes, this chicken line doesn't stop, doesn't slow down, and never looks back. Then comes the star of the show, the ice cream. A high-speed cutter slices each portion into perfect equal pieces. And then, with a swift motion, another chocolate wafer lands on top, completing the sandwich. Next up, cones and bars, and they come out flying. First, the cones. These crunchy shells are lined up at 200 per minute, each one held upright, waiting to be filled. Soft ice cream is piped in with mechanical grace. Not too full, not too light. Just the right swirl, down to the millimeter. Prickly pear fruit, or tuna as it's called in Spanish, is a favorite in many kitchens. People love turning it into sweet jams, refreshing juices, tangy syrups, candies, and even fermented drinks like prickly pear wine. Some also enjoy eating it fresh, just chilled, peeled, and sliced. Inside this vibrant fruit is a powerhouse of nutrition. It's rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, magnesium, potassium, and fiber. Plus, it contains betalains, the same pigments that give beets their color, which have anti-inflammatory properties. Chickens that don't meet standards, they're instantly removed. No delays, no mistakes. After all that meat, let's cool things down. Welcome to the sweetest part of the factory, where ice cream is made faster than you can say, brain freeze. Using a system of robotic feeders, the machine stacks these soft chocolate wafers with almost obsessive accuracy, each one spaced within 0.5 millimeters of perfection. Now, the part you've been waiting for, the ultimate chocolate dip. Each bar is dipped into liquid chocolate held at 31 degrees Celsius, just cool enough to harden in seconds, just warm enough to glide on smooth. Finally, the sweet soldiers head for packaging. Have you ever wondered how bakeries manage to make thousands of croissants that look exactly the same? Well, this is how. Then the real work begins. This high-speed facility can process up to 600 pigs per hour. And now, the grand finale, cookies. Sweet, buttery, and baked by the thousands. But here, no baker is rolling dough by hand. Instead, machines do all the magic. It starts with giant hoppers filled with cookie dough, thick, rich, and ready to go. The dough is pushed down through precision extruders that can stamp out over 5,000 cookies per minute in every shape you can imagine. Hearts, stars, swirls, even animals. The carcasses are sent into giant cold rooms. Each of these chambers can hold over 100 tons of meat and keep it at a steady 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. Next stop, the sausage room. Here, giant meat grinders crush and shred pork at up to 5,000 kilograms per hour. Then, it's emulsified into a silky smooth paste, perfect for making sausages. Inside this factory, sheets of soft dough as wide as a dining table roll gently onto the conveyor. They're rolled to the perfect thickness. But here's the most satisfying part. Robotic arms grab each triangle and roll them up, curl by curl, into that familiar crescent shape. No hands needed, no bakers in sight, just machines working with stunning precision. Each croissant is placed onto trays with perfect spacing, ready to puff up inside a warm-proofing tunnel. And after just minutes in the oven, trays roll out loaded with golden flaky pastries, soft, buttery, and still warm.